Welcome back to BFK. We're going to be talking about this. Boom, 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 boom.
Hey everyone, welcome back. So over the past 2 years or so, we've been using the Tubolito Tubes ever since they came out for the Brompton. And this is my 2-year review on if I like them or not, all right? Overall, I'm very happy with the performance of these tubes. On the T-line, they came with these tubes and they're the original tubes on them right now. I've had 0 problems with them and they work great. On the Berry bike behind me here, same thing. Since I've put them on, they have had only 1 flat. That happened right after I changed out the rear wheel on this bike with the super light, and I must have pinched it or something and it went flat. But I think that was my fault. I was in a rush and I probably installed it too quickly and caused a flat. On the super light, which is my commuter bike behind me to my left, it was fine for basically a year and a half. And then all of a sudden I got a flat on the way to work, and on the side of the road I changed it, got to work and found it was flat again. So I put on another tube and made it home. And then 2 days later it went flat as well. And then I changed it out and I put a new one on the bike. And then after that I actually got fed up with the price of these Tubolitos and bought 2 tennis tires to put on this. I had the tennis tires on for 2 months and it was really tiring with the rolling resistance. So I recently went back and purchased them to put back on the bike. I don't know what it is, but my work commute ride, there's so much glass on the road that it's just insane. I'm surprised I haven't gotten more flats. All right, but I do like these tubes, which is the reason why I went back. But the downside to these tubes is they're expensive. The cheapest I've seen them online is about $24 plus shipping. If you buy them at the Brompton stores or authorized dealer, they probably cost a little bit more. All right. I would say there are 2 pros and 2 cons to this tube. The 2 pros, one would be the weight. It's much smaller and easy to carry. The second pro is installation. It's easier to install since it's much thinner than your regular standard tube. The 2 cons for this tube is the price. It's very expensive and it really hurts when you pop it. And I've had no luck repairing them, so I just throw them away once I pop it. And when I popped it on the way to work, I basically went through 3 tubes in a week, and that's basically $100 down the drain. All right, so that is a con there. Another con is they're very fragile to install. They have to be put in perfectly and you have to take your time inflating them. For some reason, if you go quickly, they will pop. From my experience, okay? I've installed these a lot, and for some reason they're sensitive when you install them, so you have to be extra careful. All right, so another thing is these stem cap that come with it. They're very good and you should use them. I actually stopped using them because I just thought it looked nicer without them, but on my commuter bike over time they corroded and they became very hard to turn, so make sure you keep the caps and use them. All right. Recently, there are other companies that make TPU tubes. I found one on Amazon, and here's the brand. This one is by Cyclami, and it weighs 28 grams. And let me show you what it looks like compared to the Tubolito. So basically, it's the same thing, but you can see this one, it is actually a little bit smaller. If you put it in your hand, you can feel it's a lot smaller. And it has a metal stem and it comes with a green cap, all right? And it also has this, what do you call it? Screw nut to keep it in place once you screw it on. I'm testing this out. I have not installed this on my bike, but if you use regular rubber tubes and carry backup tubes, this would actually be a nice backup tube because it's so thin and you can just throw it in your bag without even noticing it. So maybe once I use this, I'll let you guys know if it's good or not, but I have not used it yet. All right. And I have seen one other brand called Right Now, and it's a pink one, and I have no experience with that one, but apparently there's a few brands that are making these, so I guess they're becoming popular enough that companies want to make them. So let me know if you actually use the other brands and how you like them. All right, so that's it for this video. We'll see you guys next time. All right.
What? It's